there was a lot going on today, Scott, for a stage. It was probably just going to be a breakaway day, which, I mean, it kind of was at the end of the day, but there was a big casualty.
Yeah, Roglic. We won't start there out of respect for Carlos Verona, his first Grand Tour stage win. This guy has kind of been a helper, 16th Grand Tour as well. And getting a stage win for him is going to be absolutely an amazing feeling. Only his second victory as well, a good climber. But yeah, let's hope he doesn't get the Mass Pittelson treatment of getting a cake in his face by Mick Rogers. I don't know if you saw that, Patrick. It's pretty funny. Maybe that's, yeah, we'll see. Maybe that happens when you win 4 stages. So Carlos Verona has a bit of time to make up for that. Well, he's safe. He's cake safe. But yeah, Lidl-Trek, what a way to respond to Ciccone leaving the race, you have to say. And sorry, UAE as well. Yesterday's recap, we forgot Juan Ayuso has won a stage as well. So UAE has actually won a stage already. But yeah, Lidl-Trek, incredible momentum that they have right now in the Giro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to think back to a team which has won this much with multiple riders. It's very easy to say, oh, just Tadej Pogačar at the Giro last year, obviously. That's like a one-man band, you know? When you actually go into a Grand Tour and you get 6 victories and it's spread across multiple riders, it's, you know, it doesn't happen very often. And if people can remember last time that happened, be sure to put it in the comments section, because it's definitely something that doesn't happen very frequently. And it's super cool for Lidl-Trek. They've had such a fantastic Giro d'Italia and it's still not done yet. We remind you there's still 6 stages left to go. There's still opportunities for them to try and get more stage wins, and it's great for Verona, isn't it? He's been working for other people just selflessly for years and years, and he gets his opportunity, and, you know, he grabs it with both hands and he gets it. And it was in the balance at times. I was like, he's got it. And then I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't have it. But yeah, it was fantastic. And just seeing the images of him with his family at the end, I was like, oh, it just kind of brings you back. It's not just like riders. It's like there's a whole, you know, family and everything behind it as well.
I mean, yeah, great result. I'm thinking Jumbo-Visma 2012, where they had like Laporte winning, Wout van Aert won, Vingegaard won as well. Or like Team Sky when they were winning in 2012, which is a long time ago. Wiggins, Froome. I think Mark Cavendish took 3 stage wins as well. But I mean, that was an insane team to say the least. But I mean, that all aside, the big elephant in the room, Primoz Roglic, is his Giro d'Italia winning it, podium, all this, is it done? I mean, if you're struggling on this kind of stage, I mean, sorry, mate, stage 16 is dreadful.
I think it's over. You know, just the signs weren't there today for me. Even when we were going up the Dori climb, 16.6 kilometers at 5.3%. That is not a mountaintop finish. There were guys in there, like there were multiple UE team members rider like Domestiques who were climbing better than Roglic. And I think what really kind of set it off in my mind was I just looked at his position in the peloton. Like Roglic, or like generally when you're a GC rider and you're feeling good and you're going to be competitive and fighting for the podium, you're in the first bit, aren't you, of the peloton? Like you're in the first few wheels. You're at least fighting for the wheel of like Del Toro or Ayuso or something, because you want to be able to follow them if they attack. But Roglic was like in the like halfway down in like the bottom half of the peloton. That's either like he's just lacking the confidence, he's needing like mentally like more draft by being further back to like have it an easier ride. And from that, I was just like, the fact that he's not up there was just an immediate warning sign to me today. I was like, if somebody attacks, Roglic is just not going to be able to follow. And I think that was the case. I think he was really hoping just to kind of try and just get through today and hope nobody was going to attack. But he got found out when Carapaz went. And yeah, like you say, if he's not following every other GC rider who's in like the top 15, pretty much, he's not going to stand a freaking chance when we actually get to proper mountaintop finishes, right? I mean, maybe he could do something kind of Froome 2018-esque. Maybe I'm writing him off too early, but you know, he's had some crashes in this race. He seems to still be suffering from that. He says that he's getting better day by day, but honestly, how many times have we heard the word day by day being used by a professional cyclist in an interview is just the most smoke and mirrors response ever. I don't have faith anymore, Scott.
It's a bit crazy when you think about it. When that team lined up, Daniel Martinez, second place last year, Jide Hindley, winner in the past and podium finisher as well. And then you've got Primoz Roglic. Last time he was here, he won it in 2023. And obviously losing Jide Hindley. I mean, Daniel Martinez, they should have kept him up there in the GC. Obviously, he's nowhere now. But yeah, you talked about in the preview that they should keep Daniel Martinez up there as kind of a plan B if Roglic hits the fan and hits the fan. Yeah, let's just go with that. Yeah, so big question marks here. And that stage 16, could that be the KO? Are we even going to see Roglic finishing this race?
Honestly, it's a good question. I think it wouldn't surprise me if he pulled out. He is a champion, though. Like, he will want to complete the race, I think. But there were even talks earlier on in the race about him just kind of using this as a Tour de France build-up. Apart from one like Pogacar last year, who just dominated his race and then went on to do really good in the Tour. Roglic has flopped here and will probably flop in the Tour as well because he'll probably crash on the second stage on a cat eye or something like that. I think honestly, Red Bull is disappointing. Unlike UAE team members, where yes, we made a mistake. I forgot one user won a stage. Red Bull have not had anything out of this race, have they? Like nothing, not a single thing. But if they want to get something, they need to let Pellizzari go do something. He has been amazing at babying Roglic through all of these calamities. And I think it would be a shame to just have Pellizzari just continue just to, tow his grandma around for the rest of the race. Like, he just let Pellizzari go do something in a breakaway, please, because he actually looks to be in decent form. And, there's no point just chaining him to Roglic for a top 15 in GC.
Yeah, as you said, in terms of the GC, he's sitting 3 minutes and 53 seconds down. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Yeah, I mean, obviously he's the big loser of the day, and we're both saying he's not going to win this. In his group as well was Tom Pitcock. So GC Pitcock has moved down 5 places to 16th in the GC. And what you and I said at the start of the Giro, he should just go for stages instead of trying this GC thing. It's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. When I saw him being dropped, I was like, it's too late now for you to... Like, there aren't really that many breakaway days left, I don't think. There's mountaintop finishes, which don't generally go to breakaways that frequently. They're generally seen as just a GC fight. And given the absolute just eagerness of like Ineos for Bernal and EF for Carapaz, there's just no way that any of those mountaintop finishes are going to go to a breakaway, in my opinion. They will be fought tooth and nail to try and gain and put pressure on other GC riders. Pitcock has just spent the whole time thinking himself as a GC rider when he's just not. And I just wish he'd just let this weird chip on his shoulder go. He's not a GC rider. He is a 16th in GC rider. I swear he's finished in 16th in the Tour and 12th or something. Like, he's just not that guy. He is not a GC rider, and he needs to just let it go, quit, just let the ego go, and just go win stages. And he might, there haven't been that many breakaway stages, and maybe he could have won the gravel stage.
He could have won this stage if he was in the breakaway and had lost a lot of time. He could have been up there.
Yeah, exactly. But it's too late now, isn't it? Like, he's too far gone into the GC fight, and there's not enough stages left, which are breakaway days.